Welcome to the Wave of the Future. We're going to talk about an exciting opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to sweep the nation, and it is our company overview. Our company overview is going to talk about our United Credit Education Services, which really provides our credit restoration services. We're also going to talk about Financial Education Services, FES. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be able to set up your own Financial Education Servicing Center to provide numerous unique products for your customers, and also talk about VR Tech Marketing Group. This is who's going to help you. This is who's going to help you build your business. This is who you really work for, and this is who's going to pay you. Now, our corporate office is located in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Matter of fact, our software system and experienced staff enables us to provide the most efficient credit restoration in the industry. Matter of fact, we are members of the Better Business Bureau, ladies and gentlemen, and the fact is that we have no complaints on file. What do you think about a credit restoration service that has no complaints on file? I'm really excited about that. Now, let's talk about credit scores for a moment. What are credit scores? Credit scoring is really a method that uses statistical modules that evaluate your credit worthiness. Now, we talk about FICO. FICO is a separate company from the three credit reporting agencies. FICO stands for the Fair Isaac Corporation, and they really come up with the scoring to decide whether to offer credit to the consumers or not. So it's very important to understand who FICO is and understand how they work. Their points really range anywhere from like 400 to around 800 plus. And 800 score is a very good score, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's talk about a little bit about how credit affects you. You know, there are interest rates on credit cards and loans, home loans, car loans, obviously. But you know, your credit cards obviously is based on your middle FICO score. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you are paying 18, 23, 25% interest rate because of a low credit score. And so it's very important to understand what really affects you based on credit. Also, your ability to not only get a checking account, but a savings account. To even have a bank account is based off of your middle FICO score. Rates on auto insurance. Not only auto insurance, ladies and gentlemen, but they also run your credit check on things like when we talk about homeowners insurance. We talk about all those things. It's very important that you recognize why it's so important to have your score up, ladies and gentlemen. Employment. Employers are checking your credit now, so it's very important to recognize that not only the ability to save money, but think about this. The ability to make money now is affected by your credit score. So really, the difference between the have and have-nots is your credit score, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that is the great divide that people face today in America. Now, let's talk a little bit about who are the credit reporting agencies. Let's talk about Experian, known as the Fair Isaac. Let's talk about Equifax, known as Beacon. Let's talk about TransUnion, known as the Empirica. Now, it's very important that you recognize, ladies and gentlemen, that these three credit reporting agencies are not affiliated with the government. They are businesses that are in business to make money. And matter of fact, when you look at Equifax, ladies and gentlemen, they made over $3.8 billion last year. It's very important that people recognize that these companies are designed to go out and have everybody check them out to see what is reported on there, whether your scores are good and whether they're bad. Now, let's talk about the credit reporting agencies a little bit more. They're not part of the government, as we said, but also they report get information from all the banks, credit card companies, and various institutions around the country. So it's important to understand that you have to have good credit, and it centers around these three agencies, and FICO is how you actually going to get your score. Now, the accuracy problems that many consumers face is in the millions. Around 80% of us have significant errors on our credit profile right now, and these errors hurt our scores as much as 50 points or more. So it's very important to understand why you need to go look at your score, but you also need to get your credit reevaluated, because a lot of times there are errors, there are mistakes, ladies and gentlemen, there are things based on identity theft issues. So there's a lot of things you need to do when you're looking at your credit. Now, who regulates the credit reporting agencies? Well, they're regulated through the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's the FCRA. It is really designed to promote the accuracy of the information on our credit report. Now, these are basically laws. These laws consist of over 100 different laws, and there are over 22 laws.